Psalm 32:8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. Meaning of the verse: God promises to guide us through life, showing us the right path. He watches over us with care, like a loving parent helping a child. Isaiah 30:21. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Meaning of the verse: even when we are unsure which way to go, God will gently guide us. His voice is like a soft whisper, helping us choose the right direction. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Meaning of the verse: sometimes we don't understand why things happen, but if we trust God and follow Him, He will show us the right way and help us avoid mistakes. Psalm 190, 105. Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. Meaning of the verse: God's words in the Bible help us see clearly, just like a lamp helps us find our way in the dark. He shows us where to go and what to do. James 1:5. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Meaning of the verse: when we don't know what to do, we can ask God for wisdom. He is always ready to help us understand and make the right choices. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Meaning of the verse: God has wonderful plans for each of us. Even when we feel lost or afraid, He is working to bring us hope and good things in the future. Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Meaning of the verse: when we trust God, He gives us strength to keep going. He helps us feel strong and full of energy, even when things are hard. Matthew 7:7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. Meaning of the verse: God wants us to come to Him for help. If we ask, seek, and knock, He will answer and guide us in the right direction. Psalm 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. Meaning of the verse: God takes care of us like a shepherd cares for his sheep. He makes sure we have everything we need and keeps us safe. Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Meaning of the verse: we don't need to worry. When we feel troubled, we can pray to God and tell Him everything, and He will fill our hearts with peace. 11. Psalm 34:17. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. Asterisk. Meaning of the verse. Asterisk. When we are in trouble and call out to God, He listens. He will come to help us and take away our worries. 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. Meaning of the verse. Asterisk. God cares about every worry we have. We can give all our fears and problems to Him, and He will take care of us. John 14:27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Meaning of the verse: the peace that comes from God is special. It makes us feel calm and safe inside, even when the world feels stressful. Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Meaning of the verse: no matter what happens, God is working to bring something good from it. He can turn even bad situations into blessings. Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. Meaning of the verse: we don't have to be afraid because God is always with us. He is strong and will take care of us in every situation. Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Meaning of the verse: God is like a safe place we can run to when we are in trouble. He gives us strength and is always ready to help. Psalm 121:1-2. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Meaning of the verse: when we need help, we can remember that God, who made everything, is the one who helps us. He is powerful and always there for us. Proverbs 16:9. In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Meaning of the verse: we can make plans for our lives, but God is the one who leads us in the right direction. He makes sure we are on the best path. Matthew 6:33. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Meaning of the verse: when we put God first in our lives, he takes care of everything else we need. He provides for us and helps us along the way. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. Meaning of the verse: even when we face scary situations, we can be brave because God is with us. He will never leave us alone. Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Meaning of the verse: even when things are tough, we can stay hopeful and keep praying to God. He will help us through any challenge. 2 Chronicles 20:12. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you. Meaning of the verse: when we don't know what to do, we can look to God for help. He will show us the right way and give us answers. Hebrews 13:5. Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Meaning of the verse: God promises to stay with us forever. No matter what happens, he will never leave us alone. Psalm 27:14. Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Meaning of the verse: sometimes we have to wait for God to help us, but we can be strong and patient because he is always faithful. Exodus 14:14. The Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still. Meaning of the verse: we don't have to do everything on our own. God fights our battles for us, and we just need to trust him. These Bible verses offer strength and comfort for anyone seeking God's guidance. They remind us that God is always with us, helping us through every challenge and showing us the way forward. No matter how lost or afraid we may feel, God's words are a light that brings us hope and peace.